Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 15th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame. Dogs got me up earlier than I wanted to be, but it is what it is. So unfortunately, one of the dogs I'm watching right now decides to get up like between 4 and 6 every morning, often about 4:30 usually his time frame. So I don't know if that's when the owner usually gets up, if they're like super morning people or what, and the dog just sticks in that routine or whatnot. But he got long nails, so when he walks around like groom, he clank 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 on the hard tile or on the flooring, the wood flooring I have. And it reminds me of my Great Dane when he would get up and walk early on, like as he was getting close to death. Then he would poop all over the floor and stuff. So I would rush him outside real fast, as best I could, hoping to get him out before it happened. And that still brings up some trauma in my brain. So the moment I hear tink 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 on the nails on the ground, I jump up and I'm immediately awake. So it kind of is what it is. But I got him out, went ahead and just had the 3 that was in the room with me out, and then got them settled back down a little bit, cuddled back up to my wife for a few minutes, and then realized they couldn't stay settled down. So gave up, headed back outside, got the other one out that was out in the living room, and took them all 4 outside. We hung out there for a while, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, got a little bit of stuff going on, got out of there. Wife got up, so I was able to get them all fed, keep them all separated out and whatnot. So from there, wife was heading to the grocery store, go do the grocery shopping for the week and all that good fun stuff. Hanging around, decided to bring the dogs inside to get cooled off a little bit because it's pretty hot down here. So we were hanging out in the air conditioning, and then one of the dogs apparently decided, even though they'd been playing on and off the couch the whole time, I was on the couch and he was up there on the couch with it, and another little dog tried to jump on the couch, and he decided he was going to defend the couch, like as if you can't be up there with him up there because I'm there. So he got scolded at pretty good because he snipped at him pretty hard, and he got separated back out, put back in the crate. So he's not allowed on furniture with people now, kind of thing. It's a whole mess. So luckily nobody was injured, nobody was actually bitten. It was just, there was a lot of anger in that adrenaline of that dog. So got that squashed, got that taken care of. So it's all good there. Wife got back home and my mom with groceries and stuff, and then she came out and asked me if I would help put the groceries away, or bring them out of the car, bring them into the house, because she had something at work that had to be taken care of, like right now. And I said absolutely. So brought the dogs back inside, because when they bring groceries home, I put all the dogs up, open the garage door for them. That way all the dogs are outside with me, they can come and go as they want, no worry about doors being left open and dogs getting out, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay, no problem. Went ahead, said heck with it. And then from there, as I was getting things around, I looked at my mother. My wife headed to the bedroom, and she took one of the little dogs with her, so that not stuff. And then looked at my mother directly and said, do not go outside. I'm gonna bring it all in, do not go outside. And they had like one set of bags inside the house already. And she goes, okay. So I go to the car, unload stuff, and my goal is, because we do have the laundry room that goes between the garage that has 2 doors, so it's kind of like an extra safety gap. But if you don't know there's people coming in and out, I open up the garage door at the same time she opens up the laundry room, or the kitchen door to the laundry room, and it's a free shot to, outside, and dogs get loose and dogs get, lost and all kinds of stuff, and not the life I want to live right now. So, and I made it directly clear of, do not go outside, I'll go get all the groceries. So I grab a few loads of groceries, bring them in, set them down inside the garage, and my plan is to get them fully stacked inside the garage, shut the garage door, and then open the 2 doors and move them in quickly. That way I have one extra layer of escape ability to stop that from happening, because mostly one of the little dogs is a giant escape artist here, like absolutely an escape artist. Wants to be through any damn door he can be through. He's absolutely obsessed with it. Like, even if you're just going inside and outside from the backyard, he's obsessed with going whatever door you're going through. You can walk inside and go get a drink, he'll run past you to get to the door, and then grab your drink, head back, and run past you, get back outside. He's just like an absolute lunatic when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I definitely went like really on the paranoid side of it. So I got a couple things loaded into that house, drive to the garage door, throw it down inside the garage, go back for another load, and see my neighbor from across the way. She's been not feeling great. She's got some issues. We don't really know what the hell it is. She don't know what the hell it is. Doctors can't find it. all that kind of stuff. And asked her how she's been doing. She says she's been out of the hospital a few times this week, and it's been a pain in the ass. So dealing with that whole thing. So I was talking to her for a few minutes, and she's pulling her kid off of breastfeeding. So the kid's super grumpy and stuff too and whatnot, which always also sucks. So we add that to it. So she was basically just pushing the kid up and down the street. So it wasn't even that very long. And we were chatting a few minutes, and who cares? But she waves back over to the car, and I'm like, who the hell's waiting towards my house? My mom's outside. After I directly looked in the face and said, do not go outside. I'll bring the stuff in. So I am just fuming pissed off. I'm like, what the hell are you doing out here? Well, I said, don't want the fucking doors open. Like, we talked about this shit. Like, what the fuck? So now I'm pissed off. And she's like, well, you got to bring the last stuff in, And then heads back in. I'm like, at least, for God's sake, stop fucking right there. But I'm like, whatever. So she heads in real quick, which now she's rushing. Now she's upset. Blah, blah, blah. There's a chance the dog's getting loose. The garage door's open. And I am fumingly pissed off. First off, my heart dropped out of my damn chest because, like, you're not supposed to be out here. I clearly stated, do not come out. Because my first thought was she's waving, or I thought, oh, my wife might have came out to help me. And I technically did not tell my wife not to come out, so it's not really her fault. But I directly told my mother, stay inside. I will bring the groceries in. So I don't know how else to be more clear about this shit. So get the rest of the car, whatever and whatnot. Grab the stuff, bring it to the garage, shut the garage door, wait for the garage door to come down. Then bring the stuff in the house. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing out there? I know, I never been. I'm like, this is why I don't want you out there. And she's, of course, like, I know what I did. Which, again, pisses me off even more because clearly you don't fucking know. Or you wouldn't have came out there. Like, you wouldn't open the damn door. You would have stayed inside like I told you to. So you need to at least listen to me. I've had this talk, I don't know, 40 times. That when I tell you something, you gotta do it. It's like, this will affect my, this is my fucking job. Like, when these dogs get out and get by a car shit, like, this is, I'm done working this. Like, it's done. And I was like, holy shit. So, of course, she's all pissed off. And she don't want to listen to it. And I'm like, oh, you gotta listen to it. Because she goes, I'm sorry. I said, I don't think you are, because you don't give a shit. If you truly gave a shit, you wouldn't have done this. Like, you know. And then she also found out afterwards, wife got done with her stuff as she came in, as we were wrapping it up. And then she told Karen, no, don't go out there. He doesn't want to go out there. Blah, blah. He's all mad about it. I'm like, so you fucking did know. Like, when I told you, what are you doing out here? You did know. You just chose not to. And then it dawns on me, she came out multiple times to get the shit out of the garage to take it into the house. It's like, she stopped at the doorway right there. Like, what am I, the reason? So I'm pissed. I'm like, holy crap. And she's all mad and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck did I do with this? And my thought was, I don't know how to teach her any better. I don't know how. I asked her, I said, how can I communicate this better with you? I said, stay inside. I will bring you stuff in. She goes, well, but you were out there, you hadn't come in. I didn't know what happened to you. And I'm like, then pick up the phone and call me. I told you to stay inside. What part of out there? You didn't come looking for me. You didn't come, oh my God, did you fall? Did you have a heart attack? You came out to get the damn groceries. Why are everything else put away? I said, then go to your bedroom. Go to your room and just go away. She goes, well, there's cold stuff in the car. She didn't even take the cold stuff in. There's cold stuff in the car, but you didn't bring it in. You brought in the other shit. That made no sense. You weren't supposed to be out there for. And I don't give a damn if everything in that car melted and was all ruined. I don't give a shit. It has less to do with what it'll cost me to lose this job, because I'll never work again in this field if this happens. So how about you knock off trying to kill my goddamn career here? Like, I'm still pissed off about it. So basically she gets put stuff away, blah, blah, thing, get the dogs back outside, we're out there chilling out, get calmed down a little bit. I went back and asked my wife later, I'm like, did I handle that poorly? Like, I'm sure she's pissed off. I could have handled it better, blah, blah. She goes, well, she did tell me she knew. I'm like, what good does it do to have her know shit if she won't do it? It runs back to when she was trying to help me with TV way back when. And I'm telling her, don't touch it. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Just tell me if I'm lined up near those bolts. Look behind it. Because if you touch it, I'm going to drop this damn thing. It's a giant TV I'm hanging up by myself. And I stopped to reposition as I'm getting ready to go. And I feel it move. And I go, you're touching. She goes, I can't not help you. And I'm like, you're going to kill me. Trying to help me is going to kill me. Get the fuck out of this room. So it comes back to that same thing is, she apparently just cannot listen. I don't know if she don't learn. I don't know what's going on. It just, but the moment she gets, she gets caught doing the wrong shit, she seems to automatically know immediately exactly how perfect she is at everything and knows that she doesn't have to listen to me, tell her why this is not supposed to be done, because she knows everything already, although she can't follow directions. And I asked, how could I communicate that more clearly? I said, stay inside. Well, the stuff wasn't put away. Who gives a shit if it's not put away? Who gives a damn? Best case scenario, if this happens, this shit melts. Who cares? Who cares? Worst case scenario, pick up the phone, call me. Like, hey, what happened to you? I'm like, I'm talking to a neighbor who's telling me about the fact that she doesn't know how many more years she might have to live as a young woman with a young baby, you know, tiny baby still coming off breastfeeding, doesn't know when she'll die because she can't find doctors that can help her. I'm supposed to be like, oh no, I gotta run away because my mom's got some cold stuff in the car. Fuck you. I'm talking to a neighbor. I'm like talking to a friend. Piss off. I'm so pissed. So I get calmed back down, go outside, hang out with the dogs for a little bit. Finally said it's time to go get my run in. So we go get a run in, get back from that, get myself a shower, get cleaned up, figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. Ended up basically having stir-fried beef and broccoli, had a bunch of rice left over from the other day with my fish. So we knocked out a beautiful meal with it. Nice little meal. Watched the final episode of Godless, and then trying to figure out what we're gonna watch next tomorrow on that cool thing. So we kind of looked around it for a little bit. I think my wife made a choice, but I don't remember what it was. So hopefully she'll remember for tomorrow what she wanted to watch next. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Didn't talk to my mom the rest of the night, of course, because she's all mad because she got in trouble for not following the simplest directions of don't go outside. Not that hard to figure out, but I just don't get her. She goes, well, I was checking the doors. I'm like, I don't give a shit. If that's the case, she said, I want to go outside. I'm going to check the doors real good. And I would have said no. And I would have put the dogs up, or I would have went and locked them in the office or did something else, because just that extra, like, don't realize how much stress that puts on my damn life. And I remember thinking, like, when does she move home? So yeah, so I get that stress still going in my life, which is always so much fun. But yeah, other than that, after dinner, went ahead, after all it was all done, got my shower, all that stuff. I run in, got dinner, from where I left off in the story. I think I'm double repeating some stuff, but ended up outside, had myself a nice little cigar, played dogs a little bit, headed in, and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a... Oh, I almost forgot the whole big thing. I was mowing today. I almost forgot that. And trying to remove a big storage rack, like a luggage rack on the back of my camper. It was stuck in, and hadn't taken it out, so I put it in there. And I backed the camper up too close to the fence before we had the house painted, and I couldn't get my mower back there. So it's been a little bit since I've basically mowed behind there over by the pool, trying to pull it out. I had my arms spread out as wide as I could, trying to pull it out. I pulled something on my damn shoulder and pinched something, pulled the muscle. I don't know what it is, but it hurts like shit. So I got that hurt, and it was really sore. So my run really sucked. But I got back and run, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, trying to help loosen it up before my shower. So I almost forgot about it. That's a crazy amount of pain in my shoulders right now, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.